What's up, guys? What's up? Tropicalnhl here. I'm only making one video today. First time in like 2 months that I don't make two videos, at least two videos a day. I took the day off today because my head hurts and I feel sick. So yeah, I'm a bit better right now, so I'm making this video. Wanted to talk about Juraj Slafkovsky again. I know I said in yesterday's review that I wasn't gonna talk about Slafkovsky again, but yeah, I kind of have to right now because it's, man, come on. Okay, all right, let's get right into this. Today I've seen a lot of tweets, a lot of comments, and I've watched TV because I took the day off, and um, I watched what they said at l'antichambre yesterday. I watched what the Dave Morissette gang had to say on TV Sports, and man, they need to chill with this. Like, they are stuck with the PTSD, man. I said it yesterday because when you look at the NHL 2022 entry draft, and you look at the players that got drafted, yeah, some of people said that Slafkovsky shouldn't even have been drafted in the top 10 because he's trash. They say he's a flop, that we should have picked Wright, that this, that. Was it a mistake to pick Slafkovsky? No, for me, no. Because when you look at the draft, look at the first round players, there are only a couple of guys that are still in NHL training camp. Those guys are Juraj Slafkovsky, Simon Nemec, Shane Wright, and the other two guys, I'm not even sure. I think it's Brad Lambert, and I think that's it. When you look at other guys, Logan Cooley went back to the United States. No, Jaracek is still with Columbus. That's the guy I was missing. So Nemec, Slafkovsky, Wright, Juracek and Brad Lambert are the guys that are still in NHL training camp in the entire draft. Owen Beck was the sixth guy, but he got sent back to the OHL last night. So that means that there are only 5 players in the draft that are still in the NHL right now. And in those guys, Shane Wright hasn't been doing that great so far with Seattle. I think he's like 20% in the face-off circle. He's like -3. He has a point, and he looks really poor defensively. I've watched a couple of games. He looks a bit poor defensively. He still has you can see he has a lot of potential, but I would personally send him back in extra year in Kingston if I was the Seattle Kraken. Juracek looked alright. Simon Nemec is probably the guy that looked the best so far, but does that mean that he should have went first overall? Hell no. And yeah, Lambert has been doing amazing offensively. He's a liability defensively, though. Even though it's not his role, he's going to be an offensive threat. So yeah, 5 guys. 5 guys in the entire draft, and only one of them, in my opinion, has been doing better than Slafkovsky overall, and that's Simon Nemec. But that doesn't mean that Nemec should have went first overall, right? Right? So why, for some people, the fact that Slafkovsky is not performing like Auston Matthews, because he never was supposed to be on Auston Matthews, how is he not a top 10 then? 5 guys are still in the NHL right now. It's Slafkovsky's one of those guys that has been doing the best so far. This draft didn't have any NHL franchise NHL players. There are no franchise players in this draft. Slafkovsky is not a flop. You guys expected him to be Connor McDavid, and he's not Connor McDavid. That's just it. That's it. That's the reality. Slafkovsky will never be a 100-point guy. There are no guys in that draft that are going to be 100-point players. That's just the reality. Shane Wright won't be a 100-point player. Matthew Savoie won't be a 100-point player. Joachim Kemel won't be a 100-point player. Brad Lambert won't be a 100-point. Simon Nemec, I think the guy that could be closer to 100-point is Logan Cooley. because he's an offensive guy. But he's not that good defensively. So that's why he's not qualified as a franchise player. He's only there to get points. He's a bit like a Clayton Keller. So, yeah, y'all need to chill out with that. Like, you just had your expectations too high. The Habs got the first overall pick in the draft where there were no franchise caliber player. That's just it. That does not mean that Slafkovsky should have went first. In my opinion, he's still one of the best players in this draft. So y'all need to chill. The guy is good. He's been doing great so far in training camp. He's one of the best NHL, the best player from this draft in the NHL right now. So why are y'all panicking? I've seen some comparison with Kotkaniemi. You're stuck in the PTSD, man. That's just it. Chill. No, it was not a mistake. No, Shane Wright has not been doing much better because he needs to go back. He's not NHL ready. Slafkovsky looks more NHL ready than Shane Wright so far, in my opinion. Does that mean that Slafkovsky won't go to Laval? No. Personally, I can see him playing Laval this year. Maybe get a 9-game trial depending on how he does. Go back to Laval. But yeah, the guy is going to be a stud in the NHL. I expect him to be close to a point per game in his prime. No, he's not going to get 100 points. No, he's not going to win the Hart. That was never the plan. And no guys in that draft will ever win the Hart. Maybe there will be a surprise and a guy from the 6th round is going to break out of nowhere and win the Hart in 5 years, maybe. But we don't know that. That's just pure luck, and that's just guy working their ass off to prove people wrong, like Kucherov back then, like a lot of players have did. So yeah, I'll need to chill. You'll need to calm down with Slafkovsky, man. Chill. Yeah, everyone calm down, all right? Let the kid develop. I've seen a comment saying, you don't ask a baby to run. You ask him to walk first. That's what Slafkovsky's doing. He's trying to walk, and after he will run. That's how a process works, and that's how developing young guys works. So give the guy a break. Stop the Slafkovsky hate. That's just ridiculous. And those you media people in Montreal always insulting 18 years old. You ex-NHL players that only played 100 games. Chill, all right? Let the kid grow. Don't put him in the negative area, all right? Don't repeat the mistakes you guys made in the past. Insulting players. Like, I know it's your job, but chill, all right? I'll see y'all later. It's been your boy Tropical Chill. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm probably going to be back with 2 videos tomorrow. There's a Habs game, so there's going to be lineup review and Habs review. Have a nice rest of your day. Bye-bye.